about long division of improper fractions, and then we talked about how we can split things up into partial fractions before. So this step is just putting it all together. So on the top here in our numerator, we've got something that starts with 3x squared, and then our denominator, well, if we multiply that out, it would be x squared something, wouldn't it? Okay, and there's two methods we can do: algebraic division, or using one big identity, sort of doing the question all at once. So we'll look at the first one, method 1, algebraic long division. So when you do your bus stop method, algebraic long division, you'll end up with an answer of 3 plus, and then this is the bit, you can't skip this, you'd have to do the long division to get this. So 6x minus 8 will be the remainder that's still being divided by this thing. And I've expanded the brackets out. So it's exactly the same, it's just a slightly different form. Okay. We're going to see something very similar as well when we do method 2 in a moment, but hopefully you can sort of see where this 3 is coming from. Think about when you set up your bus stop. You set up 3x squared and you're dividing by x squared, something, 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 and that's where the 3 is coming from. So you can actually just write the 3. You can sort of just get the 3 straight away. Okay, and that's what we'll do with this method over here. So what do you do in this situation? Well, the 3 is just 3. It's not being divided by anything. That's fine. Okay. The problem, however, is this whole fraction needs to be split up. So what we're going to do is we're sort of just going to do like a normal partial fractions question now with this part here. So I want to say that 6x minus 8 over x squared minus 3x plus 2, I want to say that this can be written as some number over, think about where we're going with this, one of the factors. Yeah, this is all the same throughout. So let's put this one over x minus 1 plus some number over the other factor. What's the other factor? X minus 2. Okay, I could have written this denominator again like it is at the start. But the reason why it was written like this is because I was doing long division. So what do we do next? Well, we're going to multiply top and bottom on these different parts, and then we're going to perhaps substitute or compare coefficients for these top parts. So let's jump to something like this now. Okay, so A doesn't have the x minus 2, so it will get the x minus 2 part. If this is unfamiliar to you, you need to go back and watch the videos from before. This was discussed before. The B was missing the x minus 1 part. Okay, and then we try some values. So let's try x equals 1, seems like an obvious one. X equals 1, it's going to be 6, it's going to be minus 2 on the left hand side. And then that's going to be equal to, well, that'd be 1 minus 2 is minus 1, so that'd be minus a. So I get a is equal to 2. Okay. What else could I do? I could try x equals 2. That's 12. 12 minus 8 is 4. The a will disappear, and then it just actually solves itself. So I get my values here. Don't forget, I'll need to put them into their fractions. And then I'll need to have this 3 at the front. So my final answer is going to be 3, that's from the long division, plus 2 over x minus 1, plus 4 over x minus 2. Okay, and we're done. So what was different about this? There was a long division again with a top-heavy fraction. It's top-heavy because it has x squared in numerator and denominator, even if it's hidden. Long division, so as I was starting to do over here, okay, you could do long division and you would get 3, and then you would have to stop. Okay, you'd have to stop because you'd be trying to divide 6x by a higher power, so that's why you would have stopped. And then the 6x minus 8 is still being divided by this x squared minus 3x plus 2. So we need to break that up into 2 different parts. Okay. And don't forget to make sure you've got all the necessary pieces for your final answer. Okay, so let's compare.